Okay. Our chapter would be, this is a very easy chapter. Generally, all schools start, many of schools start with this chapter. So, name of the chapter is Herons formula. I don't know why they give this name, okay? Herons formula. Now, Herons formula is used for evaluating area of triangles. Evaluating area of triangles. ठीक है, तो हम basic से जाएंगे पहले. And this chapter will be testing more your skills, how nicely you can calculate square roots of numbers. Basically, that will be the challenge in this chapter. So let's start our discussion with, darling, this flexibility of time is there till our next class. You know that, right? No, today I won't say anything. Today तो I am बैठ तो जाओ, ऐसे खड़े रहोगे तो बैग खोल के अपना नोटबुक लेके आओ. Already you are late. The class is stopped because of you. Please go, open your bag, come quickly. Our next class will be on Monday, or from Wednesday, this flexibility is gone. Wednesday, say whoever sits there, he does the honors of locking the door. Now, what pleasure you all get by using such copies. Anyways, okay, so let's start with a triangle. Okay, and let's go with our basics now. Let this be a triangle. Okay, so our triangle is marked with, say, ABC, right? And till date that we have understood how to evaluate area of a triangle. So now you will just give your Rattu Tota half times the base multiplied by the height. Okay, half times the base multiplied by the height. Now it all depends how the triangle has been presented to you. Now if the way I have presented this triangle to you, it becomes very easy for you to understand that, sir, the base would be BC. ये BC इस triangle का base होगा, है ना बच्चा? This is very easy for you to understand. It becomes very easy for you to understand that BC is the base of this triangle. Now, in terms of height, what we say that all the problems you have done so far, the height is actually given to you in the problems, and the height is a perpendicular. The height is always a perpendicular. Let's say this is D, and the perpendicular always drops from the vertex opposite to your base. आपका जो base है उसके opposite का जो vertex है वहां से perpendicular drop करता है. So if you go to your grade 7 standards and all, you would say that the area of this triangle is half times BC multiplied by AD. बताओ यहाँ तक किसी को कोई problem है? This is all you have learned so far, right? अब आपके life को थोड़ा सा trouble करते हैं. Let's start what you call troubling you a bit. Okay. Now say suppose our triangle is given to us in this manner, and the triangle is, say, somewhat like this. ठीक है? और ये triangle है हमारा A, say B and C, and somebody says find the area of this triangle. Find the area of this triangle. Now it is not necessary कि base बोलने से हमेशा this only has to be base. Any side can be picked at a base. आप किसी भी side को base पकड़ सकते हो. आप बोलो मैं किसको base पकड़ूं? Pick any non-conventional side. Shall we take AC as a base? Okay, AC को हम base बना लेते हैं. So our base in this problem we say that the area of this triangle, the second triangle. Okay, sorry. So let me say this is triangle T1 and this is triangle T2. So area of triangle T1, and now I'm trying to find out area of triangle T2. Now T2 would be half times. Now I have my base, and I said that we will take AC as the base. AC as the base, right? Now I need a perpendicular. Now the perpendicular should come from where? From the vertex that is opposite to AC. AC का opposite vertex कहाँ है? खुद को AC पे बैठा दो. B. B से perpendicular draw करना है. And it should be perpendicular on where? On AC. अब जरा common sense लगा के देखो. अगर मैं ऐसे ड्रॉ करूं, क्या ये परपेंडिकुलर होगा? नहीं होगा, इट विल नॉट बी परपेंडिकुलर। यही से कहानी हमारी चेंज होनी शुरू हो जाती है। सो आई जस्ट टेक दिस ट्राइंगल एंड आई से शिफ्ट इट हियर लिटिल बिट, ओके, एंड लेट्स से this is A and this is my triangle T2. Now I have a right to actually extend the base of what you call AC. मैं AC के बेस को ऐसे एक्सटेंड कर देता हूं। Clear? Clear? And from B I can now draw the perpendicular. Perpendicular मतलब एक ही जगह तो जाके गिरेगा। Perpendicular cannot fall in 2-3 places. I can now draw the perpendicular anywhere on the dotted line. ठीक है? So I take my dotted line and I am drawing the perpendicular now. Just see, I think this is coming as a perpendicular, right? If you see by symmetry, then also, let's say this is my point D. Now BD is my perpendicular and my area would be half AC into BD. The perpendicular concept is what? You know, what is the concept of perpendicular? The perpendicular's concept is that put the triangle between two railway tracks. Put the triangle between two railway tracks. बिठा दिया, ठीक है? अब आप हाइट कहीं भी मेजर करो, सेम ही तो हाइट मिलेगा ना। You want to measure my height? Put the tape here and measure it to my head. Or else you tell me, sir, go and stand on the wall. We will draw a line touching your head parallel to the base. कहीं भी जाके मेरा height measure कर दो, same ही तो height आएगा। So now do you understand? Every time like a kiddo that you are getting like a प्यारा सा बच्चा, this diagram may not come every time in your life. You might get diagrams like this also. All you need to see is that the perpendicular should always be on the base which you are considering, and that perpendicular will always originate from the vertex which is opposite. ये कहानी समझ में आया? Anyone who has not understood so far? All okay? Charvik okay? All? Acha, I thought you were typing. I thought you were typing to some friend. You know, I'm enjoying a class. Shall we go ahead? Yes, sir. Between two rails, perpendicular. From here, draw a 90 degree. ठीक, चलिए। So this is our conventional form of area of a triangle. Now some more concepts about triangle. Let's see some concepts about triangle. Now triangles are of how many types? You can get a scalene triangle, you can get a right angle triangle, you can get an isosceles, and you can get something which is called an equilateral triangle. So let's take this very friendly triangle whose name is equilateral triangle. What are the angles of each? 60, 60, 60, right? Now equilateral triangle has got all sides which are equal to each other. This is A, this is B, and this is C. AB equals to BC equals to AC. And the way we show it is, जैसे एक line draw कर दिया, double line भी दिखा सकते हैं. That means they are equal to each other. ठीक है बच्चा? Now equilateral triangle has got a very strange property. The strange property is, which helps us a lot, is that if you draw a perpendicular from the opposite vertex, this will be only in equilateral triangle, okay? And I name this as D. This AD will serve three jobs. AD will be the perpendicular. AD will also be the median. Do you know what is a median? A line that joins the vertex to the midpoint of the opposite side. AD will also be the median. That means, in this case, BD will be equal to DC. Observe children, I have started putting double dashes. Double dash का मतलब क्या है? इसकी नाप और इसकी नाप में फर्क है, ये नाप और ये नाप बराबर है, ठीक है ना? तो ये मीडियन भी बनेगा और एडी साथ में क्या बनेगा? एंगल बाइसेक्टर भी बनेगा। ये बहुत ही अजीब चीज है, ये सिर्फ और सिर्फ इक्विलैटरल ट्रायंगल में ही संभव होता है। इसका मतलब क्या हुआ कि दिस एंगल विल नाउ बिकम 30 डिग्री and also this will become 30 degree. ये चीज समझ में आया कि नहीं बोलो? If you have a equilateral triangle, then the equilateral triangle will become the perpendicular of the equilateral triangle is also the perpendicular bisector. अच्छा, ये दोनों को अगर हम combine करें, we can use another word, and that word would be perpendicular. सो रहे हो सब लोग आज? That day you all were so fresh. This is my second class or third class since morning. आप लोग सो रहे हो. Perpendicular bisector. तो नींद है सब में. Whenever sleep comes, I have told you, na, take your lovely little pencil, put it between two fingers, squeeze your fingers, they will cause pain. Pain will take away sleep. Or take your knuckles, beat them on the table. As much pain as you can bear. And if you're smiling in class and you think the teacher will catch you, bite your tongue. You will never get your laughter will go away. कभी कभी अगर क्लास में हो गया ना, somebody has cracked a joke and the teacher is about to catch you, just bite your tongue. Immediately your laughter will go away. है ना? तो सो रहा है. जब क्रिकेट खेलने जाते हो इस टाइम में, तब तो पूरा जोश रहता है, साइकिल बैट लेके, तब तो कुछ नहीं रहता है. मैं पढ़ाने बोलता हूं तो सर लास्ट नाइट आई वुड प्लेड सम वीडियो गेम्स. Is this fine? Okay. Now we will see how to find area of an equilateral triangle. Now I won't teach this again in grade 10, huh? Area of an equilateral triangle. Now many of us know, sir, area of an equilateral triangle is root 3 by 4 a square. ऐसे याद करके बोलते रहते हैं, वो सब आया कहाँ से? So the area would be same. Area would be what? Half times base into height. Okay. What is half times base? Half times of BC multiplied by height. Height is what? AD. अब हमें इसका फॉर्मूला निकालना पड़ेगा. आइए निकालते हैं. So since we are an equilateral triangle, I assume that my this side measurement is A. If this side is A, this side is also A. Clear? Bottom side is also A, but we said this is a median, and the median divides the base completely into two parts. So this should become how much? A by 2, and this should become A by 2. Agreed? Right? And now put your eyes on only one of the, what you call, half part of the triangle. Okay, let's put our eyes on half part of the triangle. And what do I name it? I name it as A, B, C, where my measurement is my measurement is A by 2. This angle is 60. This angle is 90. If such be the case, then you understand? Then we can go to some BC period and remember about somebody named Pythagoras. Right? This is a right angle triangle. So दादाजी को याद कर सकते हैं. We can remember Pythagoras. And Pythagoras says that square of the hypotenuse should be equal to square of the altitude plus square of the base. I don't know the value of AD. See, I need the value of AD. So if you take out AD from here, and AD square will be equal to AC square minus DC square, or an AD will be equal to square root of AC square minus DC square. Have you understood? Next time onwards, you need not do all these big things. If you want to find the hypotenuse, it is square root of this square plus this square. If you want to find out this side, which is the longest side, hypotenuse. Longest side square minus the other side square. If you want to find out this side, longest side square minus this side. Okay? So let's put our formula. My AD would be a square root of AC square. What is AC? Beta A square minus A upon 2 whole square. Agreed? Right? So this becomes A square minus A square upon 4. Agreed? Now 4 is our LSM. LSM means, you know, LCM. Then this becomes how much? 4A square. And this is A square. Agreed? Then this becomes agreed. If you take the square root of A, it is how much? A. If you take the square root of 4, it is 2. Have you got it? You understood? Then here we can apply now. Half times of BC is how much? A. BC is A. ऋषिका ठीक तो BC यही है ना, आधा A पूरा है, और AD की वैल्यू क्या आई? A root 3 by 2. 2 or 2 multiplied 4. Then root 3 by 4. A multiplied by A is A square. This is what you actually keep on memorizing. Sir, you know we know a formula. Area of an equilateral triangle is root 3 by 4 A square. This is how it comes. So that if you actually forget in exams, you can reduce your own formula. So by now you know two ways to find area of triangle. If the triangle is a standard triangle, is half base into height. If the triangle is an equilateral triangle, it is root 3 by 4 A square, where A is the side of the triangle. अच्छा, हमने छुपाना नहीं है, समझ में नहीं आया मैं 10 बार समझाऊंगा. If you don't understand, I'll explain you 10 times. But don't suppress. There is no shame, nothing. My grade 8 batch, which has come, not that you all are not good, you all are equally good, has immediately started. All have started to mix. Not only that, they are even inter-helping each other after the first class on Teams also. Like one child post a query, other child has replied, and the other child is an online child, by the way. And that's what I want. You might be thinking, sir, he is giving goli, but I should show you that it is not a goli. It is correct. Where is my teams? Where's teams? देखो, आपको दिखाता हूँ. That is called the beauty of learning together. Okay, it's here. 1 minute, huh? Just 1 minute. See, this is grade 8 teams. Okay, this is grade 8 after the first class. Where is it? 1 minute, huh? See, and I want this to start in your batch also. Just see them. 1 minute. See, after teaching force, this guy writes, "Thank you, sir. What are the two type of forces? One is applicant. I don't remember the other one." This guy has replied. This one is from Glendale. This one is from Rockwell. This one is not from Pebble City also. They had just one class. So the mixing up. I'm not comparing. I'm saying this is what I want in you guys also. ठीक है? हाँ, ये हुई ना बात. कौन सा केस फिर से बताओ मुझे, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं. एडी वाला. अच्छा बेटा, आप इसको राइट एंगल ट्राइंगल देख रहे हैं कि नहीं बताइए. Do you know in a right angle triangle Pythagoras theorem is applicable? Right angle triangle के 3 हाथ होते हैं. There are 3 hands to a right angle triangle. The longest one is known as hypotenuse. Then this one will be known as my perpendicular, or this one is known as my base. Pythagoras says that square of the hypotenuse, सबसे बड़ा side का square, is always sum of the squares of the other two small sides. This is Pythagoras theorem. This you have to know. ठीक है? Now, I don't know. I know this is A. This is A by 2. I don't know the measurement of this. So this is what AD. AD यहाँ पे है. So if you want to keep AD on this side, you bring BC square on this side. So it becomes AC square. What will be on this side? AC square minus DC square equal to AD square. This is vegetable bag. This is fruits bag. I can interchange ना. ऐसा थोड़ी घर तक आना है. ऐसे भी तो आ सकते हैं. So मैंने इंटरचेंज कर लिया. AD square equal to AC square में. Then what should be the value of AD? The square root of this entire expression. इसी चीज को आप वैल्यूज डालिए. AD is kept as AD. What is AC? Look, what is AC? A. So A square. And what is DC? A by 2 का square. A square is A square. If you square this up, A becomes A square, 2 becomes 4. Now this is two things, fractions. You have to take LCM. LCM will be 4. 4 divided by 1 is 4. So 4 into A, 4A square minus A square. 4A square से A square gone, 3A square. Now 3A square whole root means root on top, root on bottom. 4's root is 2. A square's root is A. Root 3 we can't solve, so root 3 kept. So now I got the value of this AD. So AD कितना आया मुझे? AD आया root 3 A root 3 by 2. This is the value I got. So the value is a root 3 by 2. Now you just apply the formula like the previous slide. Half into base into altitude. Half into base. What is the base? It's an equilateral triangle. Na? Ye A, to ye bhi A. So half into A into the altitude. What is the altitude? Abhi you found out. A root 3 by 2. So half into half is 4. A into A is A square. Okay. Again, this is getting videoed. अब मैं क्या चाहूंगा? Since you have asked this question, this what do you call, class notes will be with you, and this is not for her. Go home, play the video, and again एक बार देखो, एक बार खुद अपने हाथ से करने की कोशिश करो. A roti looks very easy when I am making it, and I'll be talking with you also. कल पता है what happened, and then this happened. You feel it is easy, but once you put your hands on it, you will be rolling what? Australia's map. And then console yourself saying, I only will eat it, I'll not sell it. But if you make it every day, then you will be also throwing it in the pan like this. First day guitar is very difficult. This. After sometimes people play guitar like this. All comes by practice. So please practice. Maths is all about repeatability. You have to get your hands dirty. No, sir, I never would make that atta dough. It's so pichku. Then atta will come here. If you want to eat roti, you have to make the atta. Chale aage. Okay, so we saw a standard triangle, we saw equilateral triangle. Now we bring our case where the triangle is scalene. It is neither equilateral, yawning, huh? It is neither equilateral, nor it is what you call right angle triangle, nor isosceles. The triangle is scalene. So let me make a scalene triangle. Vanara Tera triangle. So I have a triangle, and this chapter is all about finding areas of these type of triangles. The proof is not there in your syllabus because until you go to grade 11 or sometimes 12, you will not understand the proof. So I have a scalene triangle which measures ABC with the condition that A does not equal to B and neither B equals to C. Only then it is known as a scalene triangle, right? But this is master formula. This is like a Ramban. It will work for all triangles. Whatever we are going to learn now, it will work for all triangles. And we will actually, and this is Herons formula. We will use this formula to find out verify the equilateral triangles formula also. Ready? So how do you find out the area? Our job is to find out area of triangle ABCD. Right? Okay, to do this, chapter number 1, have you heard about the term called perimeter? Many people in English say perimeter or perimeter. Do you know perimeter? What is perimeter? Sum of all sides that actually bound a particular object. So here we will be using perimeter, but with an adjective. Achha, what is an adjective? An adjective is that which actually defines a noun. विशेषण संज्ञा की विशेषता बताता है, and that adjective is semi perimeter. Semi perimeter. What perimeter? Semi perimeter. So semi perimeter is denoted by the capital letter S, and S is said to be, what is perimeter, children? A plus B plus S. Do you agree or not? So semi perimeter means give them a seat and put a 2 below them. Abasa by 2. Hana? Sir, if you scold, then it is SCOLD. If you semi-scold, SCOLD by 2. That does not mean it becomes love. It is still scold, but the power and intensity is half. Right? Darling, have you understood? Yes, very good. He's the last boy to get free in class. What happened? You're still, I feel you're still tensed. You're afraid of this? No, I keep it here only. I have a bigger size than this also. That is to hit Mishka from here. Shut up! Rolling one is also there. Okay, so A plus B plus C by 2. Okay, now be very careful. You have to memorize this. After this, we say the area is equal to S, okay, into S minus A. Look at me. You don't know this. Why are you writing? If I write here Rama defeated Ravana, you will write that also. आपको पता है क्या? नहीं ना. मैं यहाँ पे भिंडी गाजर लिखूं, you will write that also. मजे लो ना. S into S minus A, S minus B, S minus C, and the whole thing will be under a root. That's why I say this chapter is all about calculating roots. Have you understood? This will give you the area of this triangle. This is Heron's formula. This is known as Heron's formula. He only gave this formula. So Heron's formula says, given any scalene triangle with measurements ABC, the area is given as root over S into S minus A into S minus B into S minus C. It is very simple. Pehla bar S, first time S, then deduct each side from S. S minus A, S minus B, S minus C. Don't worry so much, because there are more bigger. If this is a witch in the jungle, then there are bigger witches waiting for you. Come. Okay, this is very simple one. So root over S into S minus A into S minus B into S minus C. Understood? Now let's check whether this formula is correct or not by a unit test. By a unit. Unit test means not your school unit test. Unit. Acha. Perimeter is always a linear measurement. A centimeter added to a centimeter added to a centimeter divided by 2. So semi-perimeter should also end with a centimeter. Do you agree or not? That means this fellow is a centimeter. Do you agree? Centimeter minus the side is also a centimeter. This is also, so centimeter minus centimeter should also be a centimeter. Agreed? Okay? Adya yawning. This should also be a centimeter. And this should also be a centimeter. Last year, actually, I had theory classes on Sunday. Later, I found it's totally a burial ground. So better we put maths. Do you find? It's all centimeters. Means if I multiply 4 times of centimeters, don't you think I'll get centimeter to the power 4? But everything is under a root. Hai? So if you bring it out of root, will it not be a centimeter square? And is our areas not measured as a square unit? Centimeter square, meter square. That means the formula is correct. Did you understand how we checked it? Whether this formula actually will give me an area or not, you can take this as meter, 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 meter. 4 times meter is meter to the power 4. Meter to the power 4's root is meter square, which means it is, this is measuring area only. Have you seen Chak De? तो उसमें बोलते हैं ना, दिव्या मेरी तरफ देखो, इसका बाएं तरफ है और ना ये दाएं की तरफ शॉट लेगी, सेंटीमीटर सेंटीमीटर से, ओहो ये तो सेंटीमीटर 4, ये रूट के अंदर ये तो सेंटीमीटर स्क्वायर है, दिव्या मेरी तरफ देखो, सेंटीमीटर स्क्वायर. So this is area. Then also feel sad, we feel sleepy only. I can only sprinkle water on your face. I don't mind mopping this house. पानी उठाऊंगा फचाक से मारूंगा यहाँ से. ठीक है? Is this okay? Based on this, let us apply this. I said that this is a master formula. If this is a master formula, this should also calculate area of an equilateral triangle, right? But we will not calculate area of an equilateral triangle by root 3 by 4 a square. We will use this and check whether we get root 3 by 4 a square or not. क्या आप तैयार हैं? Like Dora the Explorer, हमने किया. Let's take an equilateral triangle once again. Okay, now our approach will be different. Let's take an equilateral triangle. So this time, an equilateral triangle has 3 measurements, A, A, A. And consider this is a scalene triangle. Equilateral is also one type of, all scalenes are not equilateral, but an equilateral can be considered as a scalene. Okay? So we are supposed to find area by Heron's formula. Okay, we will compute area by Heron's formula. And we will check that, dear Mr. Heron, did you only make our life miserable or you gave us something good? So let's check this. The first step should be to calculate something that is known as a semi-perimeter. Semi-perimeter, you know, for very modern names of girls, Samira. Nowadays, girls have all those names. Kyra, Myra, Anira, Samira. Will you get somebody whose name is Beta Priya Lakshmini? And boys are all Aryan, Avyan, Vihan, Ruhan. And do you get somebody called Jaydeep? Okay, semi-perimeter. The semi-perimeter will be A added with B added with C divided by 2. But in our case, it is A plus A by 2, which is equal to 3A by 2. Do you agree or not? Right? Then our next step comes that Uncle Heron tells me that the area is S into Sa, Saba, Sasa, Ruta. Right? So let's put the values. What is the value of S? Yeah, देखो ना यहाँ देखो मजा देखो 3A upon 2. This is 3A upon 2 minus A. Then 3A upon 2 minus A. And again 3A upon 2 minus A. ऋषिका इतना समझ में आया तो? Because here ABC is all A. This is standard formula. But in this triangle, A will be equal to B will be equal to C, which is A. ठीक है? Okay, just see this. Instead of doing अभी क्या all तीनों को अगर करने की जरूरत, it's a cube of all three are same. So let's just solve one. Let's just solve one. So we have 3A by 2 and let's solve 1. This is 3A. If you take LCM, it will be 2A divided by 2. And I can put a cube on this one. Because this are same. Agreed? Don't copy. Maza lo pehle. This is going as recording to you. You enjoy it first. I'll give you time to copy. Now see. This is the problem in CBSE. So anything given, you start copying. I'll write Rama defeated Ravana in First World War. Yes, sir. So what did you say? Ravana, right, sir? Ravana, yeah, Ravana. Ravana from Germany, you know. Are likho, samjho na. This is coming as a soft copy to you. It will get recorded. Mazalo. Okay. This is a 3A upon 2. Now 3A minus 2A is how much? 1A. A by 2 and has a cube on it. Agreed? Very good. This further gives me 3A by 2. This will be a cube and this will be 8. Agreed? This is 3A to the power 4 divided by 16's root. 16's root is how much, beta? 4. A4's root is A square root 3. Is it not the area of equilateral triangle that we had calculated? Just check the equilateral triangle area. Root 3 by 4 A square. I told you na, that Heron uncle has given us one master formula. So when we apply root 3 by 4 A square. Now you can copy whatever you want. Pehle samjho. We had our science ma'am. She was Assamese, so she used to speak Hindi with an Assamese accent. So she used to say, "Pehle padho, phir samjho, phir socho, phir likho." First you study, then you understand, then you think, then you write. You all are opposite. First you write, then you don't understand anything. Then you go back home, pester the teacher. I don't know what he teaches. He is teaching everything outside the syllabus. That's a very common thing. Then parent will tell me, give him some worksheet. Arey, ghar ka problem nahi karta hai worksheet. I'll hang you by the window, you know. Yes, sir.
Root of 3A. Where did you write?
Arey, darling. This thing can be written as a root 3 multiplied by the root A to the power 4 by root of 16. Can I do it or not? Grade 8 stuff. What is A to the power 4? 8. Okay, further more baby steps. More baby steps. Root A square into root A square divided by root of 4 square. You need further baby steps, I'll give you. Root 3 into A square to the power half into A square to the power half divided by 4 square to the power half. Children, now take your red pen. Square and square cancel. Square and square cancel. This cancel. This and this cancel. And this will leave you what? A root 3. A into A square, the 4 standing alone. Dora the Explorer. Did you do it? Yes, we solved it. हमने किया, क्यों बैठे हो खाली, बजाओ ताली. Mickey Mouse, Clubhouse. How many of you watch cartoons? You don't watch because you think you have grown up. We watch Hannah Montana and all those. What? Ever After High. Sab garbad cheeze. I still watch half an hour cartoon every day. And I was thinking today, if I was going on a train and I would have got a bamboo copter like Doraemon, thoda sa train se upar aake, and you watch the train going below and enjoy. So garmi lagne se again get back into the train. How a wonderful life would have been, right? How many of you have seen Max and Ruby? Max and Ruby you have not seen? The two rabbits. Max is a very naughty. Max and Ruby. Max doesn't talk. Max and Ruby need it. Oh, achha. Yes, first thing is semi-perimeter. So in this chapter, you will only get triangles, which will not be equilateral, which will not be right angle, which will all be scalene, scalene, scalene. So the only way you can calculate their area is by using Herons formula. So you'll be given 3 measurements. So now you should ask, sir, what gets difficult in this is to solve this. This will have some numbers. And since you all are blessed children of CBSE, you won't get something which is called a calculator, means a calculator. So you have to do it on your own. So how will you do it on your own? You should know how to do the root calculation becomes tricky. How to solve the root calculations faster. That is all about this chapter. Okay? Yes, that's why this is the first over of Archdeep Singh. 3 wides we will give you, 2 full tosses, just hit 6s. Because if I start with polynomial, you will go home and your mother and father will report that she's having temperature today. So rather than that, we should give you what? Easy diet. This is Black Forest cake. Only difference is you can have with a steel spoon or another spoon. Okay, let me get one grade 9 NCERT textbook and do one Herons formula problem. यही से करते हैं, इसके पास ही तो है, चालू बच्चा सब लेके आता है, ऐसा करते हैं. आ जाओ. Let's calculate one particular problem. Let's take a problem. Acha, by the way, up front I am telling you, RS Agarwal, you will find few problems little bit tougher. Bapu, yo, Ryan, it is preferable if you use RS Agarwal. I'm saying RD Sharma, some problems, don't do all problems from RD Sharma also. RD Sharma is 1 step, 2 steps ahead. So it's preferable. I have given the soft copy of RS Agarwal. You can do from there. Just give me 1 minute, children. I'll just get a textbook. Okay. This is old edition grade 9 textbook. Now the grade 9 textbook is 1/4 of this NCERT. Now the one you get is 1/4 of this. She had oh, that was a physics book that she had shown. Okay, let's take one problem. 9 geometry is actually that will eat your head. No, coordinate geometry is very easy. The geometry that will eat your head, that will be analytical geometry. Chale, let's solve. Okay, we are given one question, and our question will be. Okay, let's take one example. And be a little bit sensible how you write the values. What I'm trying to say is that don't write a shorter side with a bigger value. Have that much common sense. Okay, the values are, listen to me, the values are 24, 32, 40. The values are 24, 32, and 40. Tell me which side should I take 40? That side. That girl. और नाम तो बोलो उसका. AC is 40. These are in meters, some agricultural plot. 24 किसको ले? Which one should I take? 24? AB. That side. And this one. This side, sir, this side. 32 meters. Are we fine? Now, I'm just showing you how you can make your calculations easier to find out the area of this triangle. So our first step would be what? To find out Samara semi-perimeter. semi-perimeter, and you denote semi-perimeter by S, which is the sum of the three sides, which is the sum of the three sides divided by 2. And in this question, beta, I can take A's value as 24 meters, B's value as 32 meters. Sab lag gaye na solve karne mein? Whoever tells me the first question, I'll splash water on his or her face. First tells me the answer. Okay? And whoever tells the answer at the last, he or she gets electronic dairy milk. Yeah, I can't give a dairy milk in physical. Na? So, what did you bring for us from the holidays? Lots of love and good wishes. So S is equal to 24 plus 32 plus 40 divided by 2. Now see, now I'll show you. From here your trick starts. Now half of you will do what? Half of you will do what? You will add all these and divide by 2. Now here will be the difference between horse and donkeys. Donkeys move in a herd. Horses move alone, right? All these are even numbers. At least at your level, you know a 24 by 2 is a 12. A 32 by 2 should be how much? 16. And a 40 by 2 is 20. Are the numbers easier to handle? Okay. 20 add with 10. 30. Add another 2. 32. 32 plus 10. 42. 42 plus 6. 48. Jaldi jaldi hua. Did you see how we did it? 20. 20 plus 10. 30. Add another 2. 32. 32 plus 10. 42. Add another 6. 48. Otherwise, here Mishka would be doing, and then you'll get an answer. Chalo, S tak nikal gaya aapka. S aa gaya beto, all of you. So let's put our formula now. Area. So first time I'll write area as A. Area A is equal to root under S into S minus A, S minus B, S minus C. Perfecto? So let's put our values. Root under, what is the value of S? 48. 48 minus 24. Then 48 minus 32. 48 minus 40. Understand, children? Right? Okay. अभिज्ञा is एकदम रेस में लग गया है पूरा. सर से पहले ही सॉल्व करूंगा. So 48 multiplies with, just let's see here, 48 minus 24 is 24. Okay. 48 minus 32. 16 2s are 32, 16 3s are 48. So this should be 16. Agreed? Okay. And then 48 and 40 gives me 8. Now looking at this, we start developing fever. But there is nothing to be fever at all. Now look, children. Hello. Copy. Okay. So look, now is the trick. This is what will help you. And I'm changing my color from now. Oh, I'm not a chameleon that I can change my color. I'm changing the color of the pen. Look here. I retain the 8 as 8. I write the 48 as 8 6 are 48. 24 as 8 3s are 24. 16 as 8 into 2. Have you understood? Now go back to your grade 8. Prime factorization. Pair, 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 pair. How many 8s? 4 8s. 4 8s can come outside as 2 8s. Do you agree or not? 4 8s can come outside as 2 8s. You remember prime factorization? So what are you left with now? 6. I will write it as 3 into 2. This 3 and another 2. Then you see pair, 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 pair. See, life has become so easy. So this becomes 8 into 8. For every 2 3, I bring out 1 3 for every 2. And if you don't know how to do this, the window is open. You understand. But from your own house. Huh? So this is 64 multiplied by 6. So how much is 6 4 24? 2 carry over. 6 6 36 plus 2. 38 meter square. Oh yeah. ये chapter में children will struggle from this step. From this step, you get this. And looking at this step, what you will do? Last page you will open, na? That last page, and then you'll write 48 into 24. And I'll make all those hisab kitab and then make a nonsense out of it. This is how trickily you do it, and you can do it faster. So the idea is, whatever you get inside the bracket, think of something called, last class there was somebody na, prime factorization. Prime Bandlaguda mein milta tha na, prime factorization. So prime factorization, try to remember and bring it out as factors and then take out common factors. Okay? इतने बाल खोल के गर्मी नहीं लग रहा है मिश्का? तुम्हें देख के मुझे गर्मी लग रहा है. हेडफोन की तरह दोनों तरफ बाल. Looking like British period magistrate. Those magistrates used to sit in the court na, with curly hairs. That too blonde, like this curl. तुम्हें फांसी की सजा दी जाती है. That's the same. ये तो आपको they're looking like a rabbit. Bugs Bunny. Have you understood? I still have time. Shall we take one more problem? Okay.
Units not same.
Then you have to convert into same units. रिश्तेदारी बराबर वालों में होती है. You have to convert all units into same and then only do. You can't multiply a plus and a minus. Now some humorous thing. Look, NCERT has a problem which I discuss every time with all. Just what do you call you? Listen to this problem, okay? A triangular park ABC has blah 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 sides, 120, 80, whatever. A gardener. Now look at the name of the gardener. A gardener's name is Dhania. A gardener Dhania, wait, has to put fence all around it and plant grass inside it. The gardener is Dhania and Dhania will be planting grass inside it. It's not yet over. How much area does she, now I get to know Dhania is a lady, she get to plant? So every year we laugh on this problem. Gardener's name is Dhania, which is actually coriander, and Dhania wants to plant grass, and later you discover that Dhania is a feminine gender. Shall we take this problem now? Okay, chalo, ye karke, then we'll have a break for today. So we go by this problem. We have a triangular park, okay? This is an NCERT solved problem, and in many schools this comes directly. So given, this is NCERT example, and I have uploaded the NCERT page. This is example, okay? Given, number one, triangular park means the shape is a triangle. Triangular park. Ekaks. Have you played with your new head racket?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Triangular park, and the park is named as ABC, and ABC has got its sides, and the sides are 120, 80, 50. 120 meter, 80 meter, 50 meter. Understood? So you can construct your triangle. So we have a gardener, and the gardener's name is Dhania. Beti bachao, beti padhao, Dhania. So her name is Dhania. And Dhania wants to put a fence all around it. She wants to put a fence all around it. Now children, just think, what is the mathematical implication of this line?
Perimeter.
Perimeter. Yes, fence all around it. Okay. And while she is putting a fence, she also will leave 3 meter wide gate. Did you understand? That means that much portion of the perimeter will be left out because there is a gate. And this fence will be of something called barbed wire. Barbed wire. Barbed wire. And barbed wire is available in the market at ₹20 per meter. So first we have to find out what is the cost of fencing this place. So you know the cost of fencing, perimeter minus 3 meter multiplied by 20. So, did you understand? The whole perimeter, see the triangle is, this is, say suppose Dhania's plot, and the plot is A, B, S, And how is it? 120. Then we have 80. And we have what? 50 meters. And we have to leave a gate on any one side. Your wish, you leave a gate. So how will you leave a gate, children? You will fence this much. You will fence this much. And you will leave how much? A 3-meter gate. That means how much barbed wire are you using? Whatever is the perimeter minus 3 meter. Can you calculate how much of barbed wire are we using? Just add them. 120, 80 makes it 200, 250, and 250 minus 3 is how much? 247. So totally we are using 247 meters of barbed wire. Each meter is costing how much? 20. So we have to find out what is the total cost. So how do you find the total cost? इसको 20 से मल्टीप्लाई कर देंगे सीधा. So to multiply by 20, what we'll do? We'll just multiply it by 2. 2 7 14. 1 carry over, 2 4 8 and 1 9. 2 2 4 and 0 आ गया. So this is her cost of. But you have to write. This is, I'm just showing you the trick how to do it. You have to write that the total perimeter is this, leaving out 3 meter. The length of barbed wire used is this much, right? So costing, we have got it. And how much area will she plant grasses? Now Dhania will be planting grasses like this. These are the grasses. How much area will she plant grasses? So who will help you now? Uncle? Uncle who? Uncle Heron. Lagao Uncle Heron ko abhi. But when you are doing with Uncle Heron, don't you leave this 3 meter, huh? 3 meter was only for fencing. But when you are calculating area, the entire semi-perimeter would be used. So what is the semi-perimeter? 250 divided by 2 is how much? 125. Yes or no? So my area would be equal to how much? 125 into 125 minus 120, 125 minus 50, 125 minus 80. Everything under a root. Did you understand how this 125 came? This 125 comes from the semi-perimeter. S equal to 120 plus 80 plus 50 divided by 2, which is equal to how much? 125. Now try to solve this. Here is where is the trick. Okay, this would be a 125 multiplied by 125 minus 120 is 5. 125 and 50. Kitna? 50 means 25 gaya to 100, another 25 gaya to 75. And 125 minus 80, that is a 0. 12 minus 8 is a, it's not 0, 5. Nonsense you are writing, 5. And 12 minus 8 is a 4. So how would you like to play? I think we can play with some 25s first of all. Our job becomes easy. Let's play with 25. 125 can be written as 25 into 5. The 5 is written as 5. 75 can be written as 25 into 3. And you have another 45. Let's keep it as 45 only as for now. And if you want to break it, you can break it also. Your wish. 45 is actually, 45 can be broken as 15 3s are 45. 45 can be broken as 3 into 15. 15 can be further broken as 5 into 3. Ab dekho, match is beautiful. Now you have a 25 and a 25. 25, 25. So 125 comes out. Yes or no? Hey, why are you all silent? 1 5, 1 5. So we will get a 5 for them. We'll get a 5 for them. Then a 3 and another 3. We will get a 3 for them. Now who is left? 5 and 3, 15 left. We can't do anything. Is there anything possible? Just check. 25, 5, 5, 25. Then this. So a root 15 will stay there. So 25, 5 is 125. 125 into 3, a root 15. You can leave as root 15 also as your answer. Nobody will eat your head. I think we have, no, 5, how many 5s? 1 minute, huh? I think there's some calculation error. Just check once again. One error will be there. Just check. ना आंसर क्या बाद में ये करेक्ट हुआ कि नहीं? 125. Then 125 minus 120 is 5. 125 is 75, 45. चलो इसको ब्रेक करो आंसर. Let's break it. And let's break it. 125 is how much? 25 into 5. Then another 5. Then 25 into 3. Then 15 3s are 45. So 3 into another 15, which is a 3 into 5. Now just check the pairs. Let's check the pairs. 25, 25, one pair. Okay. 25, 25 is one pair. Then 5, 5 is one pair. Then 3, 3 is one pair. But there should not, something has gone wrong. No, the semi-perimeter has gone wrong. Let's check. I just, what the values did I give you? 120, 80, 150.
150, you gave 50.
50, yeah, 50. So, what is the perimeter? 250. Semi-perimeter is 125. 125. Yeah, it's correct. It's correct. This is the answer. I was checking the answer for another one. So the answer would be, you will be left with a root 15. And what are you taking out? You're taking out a 25. Then you're taking out a 5. Then you're taking out a 3. So how much is it? 375 root 15. And what? My head or your head? Okay, your head. Meter square. सही जवाब 3,40,000 रुपए जीत गए आप. Very good. Herons formula, in my classes, I usually take 2 classes only. After this, we have nothing to do. In our next class, so your first homework for Herons formula is that you will, this NCERT, I have given you PDF. So please take down the PDF and start. You have 1 week's time now. What you will do, you'll start doing it from Saturday. Every day, if you do 2 problems, then in 7 days, how many problems you do? 14 problems. So you know the calculation. Start doing the NCERT exercise as of now first. I'm not saying any RS Agarwal. If you are unable to do, mark the questions. And the good child will be one. Between next Sunday, we will be again meeting twice. Sir, I could not do NCERT, that problem. Or you have Teams. You saw how that boy posted? You can post on Teams. Sir, I could not do this problem. And never write one-to-one to me. Write on the group. If somebody from the group can help, very good. If I see no one from the group is helping, I will get inside. That's how you learn quickly. But do not keep things pending. Procrastinate mat karo. Abhi karoge, aaj garma garam paratha hai. Now take it in casserole, go home from tomorrow. Or aaj sham se thoda karna shuru karo. Only one more class we'll do. And there's nothing in Herons formula. Now only we can have complicated problems. That's all. And I showed you what trick to be used. Fine. आज का रंगारंग कार्यक्रम यहाँ समाप्त होता है.